And welcome back. This is the penultimate map of No Rest for the Living, Map 8, Tomb of Malevolence. In this map, we'll be looking to take out 102 enemies. 101 of them will be imps and 1 cyber demon, 3 secrets, and 26 items. So after we've slogged away through the other maps of No Rest for the Living, and this is it, this is where we finally get our prize at the very end for completion. So let's, as we start off at the teleporter, come down the stairs, make this right turn, you'll lower this wall to reveal a switch. For your first secret, there are some health bonuses, and there is a plasma rifle. If you don't have one, grab it. If you need some plasma, grab it too. A computer area map, that counts, of course, as an item. And we'll head down and make a right and lower this wall. Or raise it, I guess. It's not a secret, it's just a way to continue off the map. Grab your mega armor, and then we open up, it doesn't matter which, either of these will be fine. We find ourselves in a room with a whole bunch of rockets and a rocket launcher. Take out your rocket launcher, or if you don't have one, grab it and stock up. What will happen is once we hit this switch, we'll be lowered down, and there will be endless amount of imps coming at us from both ends, which, quite frankly, the best way to dispose of them, other than I guess with the BFG, is with a rocket launcher. So we're going to go ahead and try that. We're going to hit that switch, lower it. As soon as it looks like we can start firing, we will. We want to make sure we get some good hits before they come too close. And as you can see, I have been shooting up too close, so I've lost quite a bit of health already. That's okay. We're just going to have to keep going and hope for the best. Oh, and there is the cyber demon. Yes, he is. He is the main enemy, of course, of this level. I find the imps to be mostly a nuisance. There we go. We will press over here to reveal the next secret, and I'll show you what that is in a moment. I'll just use this giant room as a whole point. As you can see, all the cart guy of the imps. So I guess the cyber demon wasn't curious enough to come this way. That's all right. Do want to keep an eye on him. There he is. Okay, we will just head back to where I opened that second secret, which I've just tagged. Press it again, and that third secret will be revealed there. You will notice as we're walking around, there are a bunch of switches. And if you see other walkthroughs for this map, great players, you will see that they will be lowering them at all times. And what these, once these lower, what they will reveal are more imps, and weapons and other items of choice, which of course, that part would be good. I just prefer not to be running around this little maze with more imps. I prefer to go ahead and take on the cyber demon alone. So what I'll do is we'll switch to the BFG, we'll head into this third and final secret alcove and wait for the cyber demon to return, because there is an invulnerability in this secret, and he wasn't expecting that, was he? And say goodbye, Mr. Cyber Demon, and he's gone. So that's how I prefer to do it. I wait for the Cyber Demon to approach, and then I whip out the BFG and I annihilate it that way. You may have a different way. Other players have lowered all of these before doing that. That's okay. As long as you're enjoying it, and perhaps you find this useful, feel free to use it. So now when we lower all of these, basically these stone areas, reveals other weapons, out come more imps pouring out. So if you want, just for the fun of it, as long as they don't get too close, I suppose, we can go ahead and use some rockets. Remember, this is the last level, and we're not going to, oops, I just kind of walked into that. We're not going to need any more weapons, so that's okay. All right, so I think we, oh no, there is certainly one imp up there. Okay, dispose of him. I think we got rid of the imps on the main level. I think I hit all the switches by the looks of it. Okay, so grab your armor bonuses. They count towards your 100%. Of course, your health bonuses, armor if you need it. And there's one very curious item here, very unfamiliar at this point of the game. Yes, it is a, your eyes don't deceive you, it is a backpack, which in the infinite wisdom of the designers of this game, they have decided to give you at the very last map, at the very last moment. Probably meant as a bit of a joke, but we'll take it anyway. And this way we can stock up for the first time, really, on all of the weapons. We really couldn't get past, 50 shotgun, 200 bullets, that's 300 a cell, and that sort of thing. So with that, we can go ahead and load up greedily if we prefer. It doesn't really matter because we are on the last level, and we've already defeated the Cyber Demon. What remains now is this final switch, which will raise up this platform to where we shot that loaded. And to hit that switch, which will reveal about 15 or 20 imps or so, which we will have to dispose of before completing the level. So we'll just go ahead and wait for this slow little elevator ride. We will hit the switch. My own personal preference, I jump down, I go to this little elevated position where those secrets number 2 and 3 were. And I take out the rocket launcher, and I just basically make a mess of the imps. So pretty quick in this case. Yes, we have 102 out of 102, 3 out of 3 secrets, and all 26 items. So just for the fun of it, I guess we can pick up a little bit more ammo. But we're done with that. There are no more enemies to kill. I guess I'll pick up a health bonus too, since I got hit a few times. Now, we climb up here. We will jump down to the tower that remained, which is kind of like a stair tower, which will allow us to jump to the teleporter, taking us to the start position of this map. Now you can see the stairs have risen up and to the teleporter, which is the final exit teleporter of this map and of this game. And you know what that means, we are done. So Tomb of Malevolence. A fun map if you really want to take on the Cyber Demon alone. I think the way I do it is probably the best way to do that. If you want to have a complete crazy melee with a bunch of imps running around while you're blocking your path while you're trying to take out the Cyber Demon, of course, that's also a valid way too. Just be sure to grab all those secrets if you're 100%. Of course, you do have an invulnerability there, which will help you with your duel with the Cyber Demon. So that is it with respect to No Rest for the Living. I hope you've enjoyed all the walkthroughs for this game. I know I certainly have, and I look forward to the next one. As you can see, since we've conquered the last map, we get some little post-credits at the end. And for those of you who are maybe new to the game, which is, it is kind of strange to say that because Doom has been around for a long time, but if you haven't played the game in a long time, or if you're new to the game, well, these are technical names anyway of all your enemies. So this is the Zombie Man, Shotgun Guy, he wears the dark gray, Heavy Weapon Dude, which I think is colloquially known as the Chain Gunner, the Imp, ever present, the Demon, or as most people prefer to call him, the Pinky, the bane of most players' existence, the Lost Soul, which comes firing out of the Pain Elemental. Really dislike the Lost Soul. Most people's favorite, or one of their favorites, is the Kappa Demon. Yeah, a little squishy tomato. Our muscular friend, the Hell Knight, a semi-powerful plasma ball thrown at you. And his much more powerful cousin, the Baron of Hell, doing the same thing but with a lot more damage to inflict. The Arachnotron, he or she likes to fire and pick you away with their lasers. The Pain Elemental, which is a nice enemy, but the Lost Souls that fly out of it less nice. And they're usually the first ones to be targeted in a melee because it's just never-ending Lost Souls. My personal favorite is the Revenant. I do love Revenant for some strange reason. I don't know why, but I do very much enjoy this particular enemy. He may not be your favorite, maybe he is, but he is mine. And say goodbye to Revenant. The Mancubus, or when there's more than one Mancubi, not a good-looking fellow, but those fireballs do hurt. And while the Archvile does he cause a lot of damage and pain, it is best to know how to dodge and weave and get out of his way, and to take care of him as quickly as you can, because not only will he inflict a lot of damage upon you, but he will revive the enemies that you've already put down. And the Lady of the House, the Spider Mastermind, very powerful chain gun. Best to stay away from her when she's angry, which is always. And of course, Mr. Vicious himself, the Cyber Demon. A very powerful enemy, very, very difficult to overwhelm unless you have the BFG or a good whack of rockets. But that's it. That's your series of enemies. And of course, that's me and that's you, our hero, Doom Guy. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. If you do like what you've seen and don't want to miss any further videos that I may upload, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next series of maps for classic Doom walkthroughs. Thank you very much.